Alrighty-o. Alright, hello, wisdomers, and welcome. Welcome. It is Sunday morning. The clock has been turned back 1 hour. It's about, what's the time now? About 10:54 a.m. Right now. And I'm just sitting outside, and I thought I'd be called on, just to do a show today because I enjoy sitting outside. At least the weather's cooling down. Managed to get all my clothes, washed my bed sheets this morning, which is good. Hopefully the sun stays out. I'm just sitting outside at the moment. You can probably hear in the background that there's a motorbike or something down the road. But that's okay. But a lot's been going on. I've been hearing a lot about artificial intelligence in the world now, which is weird. Like, how would you feel that, let's say, in the next 5 to 10 years' time, I don't know, that basically robots or something will be virtually taking all human jobs? Now, this has been in the pipeline for years. You know, these vaccine mandates as well have made a lot of people upset, basically because it's become all about mind control. A lot of the world government is saying that, oh, you need to get a vaccine, or if not, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, no jab, no play. It's pissed a lot of people off. It really has. You know, it really. I feel it's just made life very complicated, hard and complicated for everyone, because it's like, well, it's population control as well with the coronavirus that basically has just, I think it's just fucked society up completely. We've gotten to the point where, I mean, we've got an election coming up this year uh, for the Prime Minister of Australia. Now, I don't know how long these vaccine mandates are going to last for. It seems to me at this time, it's been so hard just to travel and get on an aeroplane because you've got to have a COVID test. Everything, like, society's just become very paranoid about COVID-19. Now, I feel that at this stage in life, the whole world's gone to shit. You know, basically, in times like these, as us entrepreneurs, content creators, I call myself a content creator most likely. It has been very challenging for one another. I feel society's just got paranoid because of just a little cough, and then, oh yeah, you've got to go and get a coronavirus test. Now, I went for a COVID test this week, and my test got stuffed up by Sonic Healthcare, and I was really fucking pissed off. Basically, my grandparents got tested. They come back negative, and then I wake up. They said, "Oh, you're positive." So something dodgy went on there with Sonic Healthcare. So I ended up doing a rapid antigen test. That was negative. And then me and my grandma, we thought, look, we'll go and get another PCR test done, a second one, just to make sure. Later that evening, I get my results and they say you're negative. So not only that, I've had to push my dentist appointment back 2 weeks because of this fuck up, which is just ridiculous. Because that put me on edge, okay? And I don't know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I just make sure that I'm safe and I'm as healthy as I can at the moment. But I think that this artificial intelligence and all this technology in this world is just getting to the point where, I mean, as a content creator online, you know, uh, it gets to that situation where it's, I spend so much time online. I just have to get off that computer, from time to time. You know, it's like even just sitting outside right now and hosting a podcast as well, and basically just getting inspired and learning how to, basically run and live my life to the best that I can be as well. Now, times have changed a lot too, and basically, I suppose we've all had to learn to adapt as well, and find out what can be done in the future to succeed. The Stephen Shields radio show is all about society and culture, and basically, learning, what's going on in our community and finding, purpose and life, basically. I feel that every day is a new day and a new week for us as well. And finding your niche and basically, learning what's going to come next in your life too, by the way, is very important. It's all about finding, you know, what we can achieve, how we can basically learn from our past mistakes as well, and find, the solutions to our problems that we are solving. Because as artificial intelligence starts to become a worldwide phenomenon at the moment, apologise about that. Just got someone mowing the lawn in the background. I'm just sitting outside, guys, because I felt the need to just sit outside and just host a podcast and just relax as well. But as I said, with artificial intelligence basically telling us how we should live our lives and who we should and shouldn't vote for as well when it comes to political problems. This is where the whole mind control comes in place in society and culture. Because you got the left saying one thing, then you got the right who wants to push the right. Now, I know some of the education systems in the United States are banning certain books. Uh, I'm even hearing cases of sex education being taught to kindergarten students, and that's a bit odd and weird, you know. So I don't know where the education system is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years' time in life as well. But all I can say is, you know, just live the best life that you can live at this stage. These current problems as well, and always take one day at a time to learn, and you know, learn from our mistakes, I guess. I suppose that this has gone too far with these mandates and all these rule changes that have come in life since COVID-19 hit. And basically, you know, it's become a whole disaster for us all. You know, I think that world governments used the coronavirus basically to, you know, use it as their own political advantage as well to prevent COVID to hit. And this has become, you know, another, you know, political football. It has political football with a virus that seems to have become business these days. Now, I often have wondered, why did the virus become business? Why did politicians use COVID-19 and basically vaccine mandates to, you know, gain a political advantage in order to say I'm right and you are basically wrong? It's what it's become down to. Now, the current Australian government, Scott Morrison, you know, I would say has made New South Wales a police state this time, because it seems to me there's no freedom in, you know, there is no freedom in travelling like it used to be. It's virtually just become like a nightmare just to get out of Australia, because you know you've got to pay for all your COVID-19 tests. Okay, so you're forking out, I don't know however much money it is going to cost you, and you think that, well, why is it such a hassle for me just to get on a plane and go on holidays at this time? You know that? why is it costing me money just to have a COVID test? And what if someone stuffs up that test like it happened to me, and it puts you in a scare? It's not just that. This virus has messed with people's mental health to the point, I hate to say this, but the suicide rate has gone up in Australia, across the world, because of the lockdown. Mental health problems are on the rise, you know. People are not getting the proper healthcare treatment for mental health problems like they should, you know. Myself, I have suffered with mental health problems as well, because all the emergency rooms, hospitals, doctors, etc., are all uh, very full at the moment. There's a lot of people who have a lot of sick people at the moment that have come in, and it's been very hard on healthcare. It's not just that, it's the misinformation that's been put out there as well. You know, misinformation these days has put a lot of fear and anxiety, doubt, disturbance, depression in people's lives, to the point where people go crazy. I feel that I don't know how the world is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years after COVID. But what I certainly do think is a lot of the media companies have used this virus, this pandemic, to basically gain advantage in the ratings. You know, that's all it was used for. Now, this is a real virus, by the way. This is very deadly, COVID-19. But whenever you fuck up someone's results, okay, and put me in a panic mode and stress me out and piss me off like Sonic Healthcare did, shame on you. Goes to show that's the bad service they're delivering to Australian people if they keep fucking things up. Because that's not right at all. I'm sorry to say, I have every right to be cranky about this issue. It was like last year I was booked in to get the Pfizer vaccine up at Waminda Avenue in Campbelltown. I was turned away. They said, no, we can't vaccinate you because you're not from this area. I was pissed. That whole afternoon I was pissed. I had to go get a COVID test. I tested negative, and I had to rebook another shot. And I said, fuck this. Why has it become so hard and playing politics with a vaccine? It's still today, you know. I just feel the world, you know, has changed a lot these days. It's become a complicated, system. Complicated system as well. But who knows? Who knows, Everything's full of mysteries as well. We live in a mysterious place. I feel that, you know, this artificial intelligence and basically the government, you know, quite possibly knowing more about you than any of your family is a scary thing. Very scary. It's like Facebook has done the same, and this is why I've just said fuck Facebook, fuck Twitter, fuck Snapchat, Instagram. They can get fucked because it's gotten to the point where, and TikTok as well. TikTok's banned in India apparently, where my privacy's invaded. We have no privacy anymore in life. And that's a very scary thing, too. And, what can we do? What can we do about it? You know that? I feel that life is very complicated. You know, life is very complicated. And I suppose every day is changing all the time. Every day is a new day, you know, and we just got to live our lives to the best that we can as well. Guys, if you're looking to get more watch time, you're looking to monetize YouTube, Morningfame has helped me grow my channel as well. I'll leave a link in the description. Also, too, if you're looking to monetize your videos, Rumble, I've started a channel on Rumble. It's basically my YouTube channel. Beauty about Rumble is I can sync it with my YouTube channel, so the content that goes on my YouTube channel will be on Rumble as well. And Rumble is a great platform where it's none of this bullshit going around with freedom of speech. You can't say this and that. And at least Rumble has let me monetize straight away on my channel, which has been nice. So Rumble's been good, and I think all content creators just starting out would benefit with Rumble a lot. Also, too, guys, I publish new podcasts every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. If you are looking to subscribe and turn on notifications, also leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Share any of your favorite episodes around with people know, so more people can listen to the podcast, get inspiration to be a content creator as well. Because podcasting has been really good for me at the moment, and especially social audio apps have helped too, and get to learn. It's been really good. But the thing is with a lot of these huge tech corporations is they basically use, again, mind control. They tell, you what you should be watching and what you need to be listening to next as well. So the point I'm saying is it gets very complicated and strange when someone is telling me what I should be watching with my entertainment. You know, the problem is a lot of these tech companies start off small, but they end up getting greedy in the long run and making it hard for people like myself. There's certain things I'm not happy with YouTube. I can tell you, for starters, they don't let me post on the community. I mean, that sucks. I felt discriminated with these huge, big tech corporations as well. They've discriminated me. They have made it, hard for me to grow organically. And so that's when it gets to the point where I look elsewhere. I look at other platforms as well on how I'm going to grow as a content creator. You know that? Sitting out in the sun under a tree right now. Sitting outside on this Sunday morning. Yes, Sunday morning, the 3rd of April 2022. You know that. But as you know, I like to talk about weather as well. Weather right now, 23 degrees Celsius, top of 25 degrees Celsius, a low of 11 degrees Celsius, sun, partly cloudy as well. Hopefully we get that sun, that beautiful sun. We need that sun. Sun is energy. Basically, precipitation 0%, humidity 44%, wind 16 kilometers an hour. For the US, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, a top of 77 degrees Fahrenheit, a low of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Precipitation 0%, humidity 44%, wind 10 miles per hour. So hopefully it gets nice and sunny, because it's been raining a lot in Australia, Sydney, Australia at the moment, and all these floods too, as well. But basically, one of our water tanks, they filled up with mosquito larvae, because when it's raining and humidity, mosquitoes like that weather, so they decide to lay their eggs in the water. They eventually die out, so we had to put a water filter on the tap to filter all the mosquitoes out for the clean water to wash the clothes. You know that. But I noticed too during the floods, like this week it flooded in Lismore. New South Wales was flooded. People had to get evacuated. But I don't know why society in New South Wales. Now, you could comment on this if you want to blame the Prime Minister. They want to get all political about it, but the Albanese government as well. Playing politics over a flood. Natural disaster, by the way. Flood's been going on before I was even born. For thousands of years, there was floods. But I feel that, I don't know, whenever there's a natural disaster in the world, basically it gets all political, and it gets all bitching and moaning and a blame game as well. People blame each other, whinge and whine, and it's It's really strange. Really strange. There's been natural disasters going on for years. Again, it comes down to the mind control. Artificial intelligence controlling your mind, on social media, the internet, especially these tech companies will influence you politically on to vote for the left or the right. They all do. All the media companies do that. You know, it gets to the point where there becomes so much information out there just bombarding us 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I feel that in New South Wales, Australia, I suppose all of Australia became about, oh, you can't do this because of COVID. And man, the coronavirus has pissed off a lot of people. We're all pissed. We're fed up with it. Want to move on. We want to push through the virus. We'll start living a normal life again and living life the way we were pre-COVID, enjoying ourselves. I found a lot of the politicians, the government, world leaders were making shit up as they go. You know that. I mean, now we've got the war in Ukraine. The Australian government at the moment is supplying Ukraine with armoured vehicles as well, which is quite sad. This has happened. People in Ukraine are running for their lives, ending up in a shelter, homeless, hungry as well because of this. Yeah, it's complicated as well. I guess life is complicated, but who knows how this will play out? I don't know, but we've still got the problem with the rising inflation prices as well. That has made it very hard and difficult to get a rental property, get a house, roof over your head. Why is it so hard just to have a roof over your head now? Why is it so expensive? Like, come on. That's just not. That's just plain greed. Plain greed as well. Plain utter greed because of this problem with inflation going on at the moment. The thing is, I suppose 4 or 5 years ago, when I was just searching for a rental house. It was much easier to get a rental property back then than it is now. Why is such a hassle? Why does the landlord want to put the fucking rent up to the point where you're gonna starve yourself just to have a fucking roof over your head? I mean, come on, that's not fair. That's just disgusting. You know. So this is what I'm noticing in the world today, at the moment. This is what I see happening. And it's just become a hassle. Really has become a hassle just to have a roof over your head. I mean, unemployment's gone up to the point where it's just not easy to find regular, stable income anymore. And a lot of people have had to depend on the government welfare to survive, which is it's sad. You know, it's very sad for this to happen. It really is sad. And the problem I have is, you know, what's next for me as well? What is next for me? All I can say at this, because what pisses me off is you can have your booster shot, right? I've had my booster. Now I've got a friend, okay, who has COVID-19 of today. The whole family's got it. They've been boosted, okay. Now why is it that even being boosted with a vaccine, people are still getting COVID-19? Okay? I don't understand that at all. And now they're talking about a fourth booster shot for the elderly. Oh, for fuck's sake, they have to get another shot. You don't have to, it's not mandated. But even still getting your booster shot of COVID-19, you can still have the virus, but just won't get it as bad. You still got to quarantine. They've changed it to 7 days now in Australia. I don't know where it might be different in the other side of the world. But it's definitely damaged the economy a lot, and we nearly did have a Great Depression. I mean, the last Great Depression was in the 30s. It's fucked up a lot of things. You know, people have lost their houses because the bank, okay, will let you defer your mortgage for 1 year, but they're not going to let you defer it forever. Hey, the bank want their money. They don't care. And if you lost your job because of COVID and then you've got a mortgage, oh boy. The banks have no remorse, guys. They don't give a shit. They just want their money and that's it. You know that. I can just only hope and pray that we can, move on from this. And this shall pass. Again, I'm just sharing my views on what's going on in Australia at the moment. There's certain things I am just utterly fed up with. Stupid laws that just do not make sense. Mandates that want to discriminate people. You know, playing politics over a PCR test or a rapid antigen test. Realistically, all the world governments should be giving those out for free. You know, they all should be giving free rapid antigen tests. But again, they use the virus to play politics, to boost ratings in the media, to boast themselves, to play the he said, she said, the blame game as well. And that's just not right. Guys, don't forget I've got a Patreon page as well if you'd like to donate to the Stephen Shields radio show as well, and you'd like to get some one-on-one time with me. If you're looking to learn a bit more about music as well. I've got a Redbubble store and a TeePublic store online. I've got merchandise you can purchase if you'd like to have any merchandise to support the Stephen Shields radio show. And if you like to monetize your work, your social media, Webtalk has helped me grow online as a small content creator as well. I highly recommend Webtalk for you to grow your following and grow organically online. Webtalk has helped me, just become, much better with my stuff as well. And getting my work out there as much as I can too. Also, too, if you'd like, you can purchase my music on Bandcamp as well. If you'd like to download any of your favorite albums, I've got music on Bandcamp. You can do that. They're yours forever, and that helps me as a musician grow in the music industry. I know the music industry is down at the moment, but what can we do to solve these problems of the music industry? And don't forget, I've got videos on Rumble as well. You can check out Rumble if you like. I'll leave a link in the description, and you can sign up for it. It's free. It's free to. You can sync it with your YouTube, Vimeo as well. Pretty much monetized straight away, which is good. You don't have to wait for the 1,000 subscribers and the 1,000 watch time, which is just going to take forever. So check out Rumble, and let me know what you think. It's all free. And also too, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show, and turn on notifications whenever you get a new podcast every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. You can do that as well. Share any of your favorite episodes on your social media, and this will help me grow. But as well as this problem with mind control in the media at the moment, telling us what content that we should be consuming on a daily basis. It's been very hard emotionally on people with news outlets as well, making it, I think, making it a small issue to be a huge drama, virtually. Small issue to be a huge drama in the media these days. Because let's just say media will do anything they can to sell more newspapers, more ratings, so they'll grab a hand on whatever they can that's going to boost their ratings up. You know that. And it's what I would call a marketing or PR strategy as well, in order to gain more, basically, a following, and to get yourself out there. Just going back to the artificial intelligence, it's not going to surprise me if maybe 5, 10 years time, I don't know, if you're going to go to a restaurant one day and you're going to be a waitress is going to be a robot or the chef's going to be a robot. Trialing that in China, you know. Again, China's got their own version of Facebook and social media companies as well. Why does the government want to have a relationship with China? It's to do with trade, politics as well. But is it going to get to the point where, okay, China's going to pair up with Russia with this invasion with Ukraine? Quite possible. I don't know. It's possible it could happen. Very possible. But what has Joe Biden done now? I hear that Joe Biden is not satisfying the American population with his presidency. He's not delivering to what he promised. Now, Donald Trump, oh my God, that guy, oh my God, drove me fucking crazy every day. Someone should replace Donald Trump. Joe Biden's promised all these miracles for the American people, but yet vaccine mandates, things that is a little awkward in the American education system on the left. You know, who knows how Joe Biden is going to handle this war in Ukraine? Okay, but do politicians tell the truth when they speak? You know, or not? Do they do anything they can that they to steal votes? At times, when the U.S. presidential election 2020, politicians were buying votes, literally buying themselves votes to be elected. How corrupt is that? Did Russia hack the election so Donald Trump could get in? Oh, is it a conspiracy theory or not? I'll leave that for you to decide. You know, has society lost freedom of speech now, where you can and can't say certain things? I know the relationship with China is like that. China relations, where, oh, no, 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 you can't say this about China, otherwise we don't want to do business with you. China, that's censorship with China, you know. Again, copying tech companies and calling it their own, but doing the same as Facebook is what China does. Because certain things in China are accepted, but would not be accepted here in Australia and probably throughout the whole Western world. So it's a complicated situation, guys, especially as us content creators as well. You know, but all you can do is just do the best work that you can. and, find your niche as well. I think just find what works for you and stick with what works for you. You know that. Complicated issues with global issues as well. Economic issues impact the whole world. This virus has impacted the whole world. But how do our world governments deal with this problem? And has Joe Biden done what the American population has expected him to do? Has he delivered on his promises like he said he would? Yeah. Again, I leave that up for you to decide on these issues as well. Because COVID has been used as political football in the media, in society, in culture, in life, and all throughout the whole world. You know that. It's gotten to the point where you know all this cancel culture, uh, gossip in the media now. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. I think Chris Rock said a joke about his wife, and Will Smith took it too far, resigned. This is how media uses mind control these days. You know that? And it's become to the point where this is ridiculous. Really is ridiculous as well. And just who knows when things will change in the future. But all you can do is just never give up and find your passion, find what you're good at, and leave a legacy behind you that you can inspire someone to be a content creator. But guys, I'd like to say thank you to all my listeners on Wisdom as well. If you just stopped by as well, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields Radio Show, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a new podcast episode every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time as well. You can start watching, subscribe to my channel on Rumble as well. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you'd like to get more watch time hours and more subscribers on YouTube, Morningfame has helped me grow my channel. If there's anyone else who wants to come on stage before I wrap up, you are most welcome to. If you've enjoyed the episode for today. If not, I wish you a good evening and a good afternoon wherever you are in the world. Live your life with passion. Never give up. Ignore the haters. And manifest the best life you can. Bye for now.